Okay, today we're going to be working on 2008 Cadillac Sts. Okay, we're having problems with the backup alarms. These little sensors right here. So what we're going to do, we're going to change the control box in it. This never have worked since I bought this car. They never have worked. So we're going to see if we can't get that working today. Okay, this is the main car. This is my daily driver. And I moved over here close to this is my parts car. We'll go over here. Everything works on this car. So we got all the sensors work on this car. So I got to hook up the battery. And we'll test them out real quick. And then we're going to go up under this trunk lid right here. Actually, it's in behind here. Up under the package carrier would be where that thing would be at. I'll show you here later. Now I got to put a battery in this thing, or connect the battery. So I'll be right back. Okay, I got this car in reverse with the engine running. That thing's picking me up. You can hear it beep, 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 beep. You can hear it go beep, 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 beep. But I got it over here in reverse. Yeah, this is just a parts car. I swapped the interior on it in the summertime. Don't have all this and quite put back together. Probably never will. I just take parts off of it when I need to. Yeah, I hit a deer about a month ago. I had to swipe that mirror off there. That's all it broke. Yeah, I'm a daily driver. I hit a deer, decided to swap this mirror. That's all it tore up, was just the mirror. It was just a hanging there. So it's good to have a parts car when you need it. See if I can get in the trunk here. You got the reverse lights on. Now it won't let me in. I gotta get inside the trunk. Guess we'll go through the back door here. We'll go through this way. Parts out of the way. We'll go through this way. Should be a lever under here. I got it. Okay, let's go. Yeah, there's a glove box. There's all kind of stuff. There's part of all the dash and stuff goes in there. You hear that thing beep, 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 beep? Oh my word. Look at all these parts in here. Gonna have to dig all that out. Most of it. Can you hear that beep, 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 beep? That's the backup alarm. So up under this thing right here, we're gonna pull this down. There's a control module up under there. We're gonna pull that out. We're gonna swap them, and hopefully we'll get that fixed. So I'll be right back. Okay, in your trunk area, there is your ribbon that goes up to your trunk lid. Okay, pull this piece here down. Go up under here. Yeah, there's been mice up in here. Bunches of them. So right up in there is where we need that little control box right there. So that's gonna be fun to get out. Probably have to dig out some more of this stuff. I got some wheel boxes in here that's empty, and I need to get them out of here so I have more room. So I'm gonna have to dig all that out, and they ain't going back in there either. I'm gonna put them in the shed. So I'll be right back. Okay, a little tug and pull. Got that thing pulled off. Now I'm pretty sure it's the small one here. I think it's this one right here, because I've seen them on eBay. And I believe they're just one connector. Let me pull that out of there real quick and I'll let you know. Okay, you pull up on the black piece. It should be able to come out now. Okay, this one's it right here. I remember seeing the 801 on the internet. Bosch. You can stick that number right there in the internet. Put Bosch 152-16801 and you should be able to have that module pop up on eBay. This is the rear, let's see what they call it, the rear integration module. That one right there. And that one right there is the XM radio module. You see that by the antenna right up there. Right there is the antenna. Your connectors. But this is all we need right here. So we'll go grab that. Then we're gonna move the car back around in front of the garage and we're gonna swap these out. Gonna see if that don't fix it. And if that don't fix it, we'll be tearing this bumper off. Taking them bumpers off. We'll take this bumper off because I know it's got all good sensors in it. I'll be taking the bumpers off of that car, the rear bumper, and then we'll test them, check them with a meter. Okay, now we're back at the daily driver. This one we're swapping the module with. That one right there. And you got all these push pins all along here. Yeah, one there, one there, one there. And then you got a big one right here. That's up underneath. Pull all them out, drop this down. Now we gotta get to all the modules there. See if we can't pull that out without destroying it. So I'll be right back. Okay, I got it all swapped out and plugged back in. Basically the same number. It's the 801 also. That's the old one right there. So now we can try it out before we put it all back together. I know that module works. So if it still don't work, then it'll be in the sensors. We'll have to pull the bumper off and check all them out next. Okay, it's all plugged in, ready to go. All we gotta do is stick it in reverse. I got the garage door right down in front of it. It'll let us know if it's gonna work or not. Yeah, I got an engine light on this car. It didn't work. That module did not work. It did not fix it. Well, I do got a blinking light behind me here. See that blinking light right there? That's more than I had before. I don't remember seeing that before. But I ain't got no audio. Well, that didn't fix it. Looks like now we're going to be pulling the bumper off. Well, I guess we're going to start pulling off the bumper. Here's your exhaust right here. up under. You got, I think, 4 of these. Yeah, maybe 3 of them. 3 of these push pins. Get all them off. Then we'll see where else we got to go. Okay, we have the 3 push pins pulled out on the bottom side, up underneath. Now we go over here. You got 3 of them along this inner fender right here. There's one there, one here, and one up here. Then there's a 7mm bolt right there that goes right in the top, right here. It's right in behind there, and that's fun to get out of there. So once you get that out of there, you got this piece right here. See how it connects? These springs, they push down on there, pop that out of there, and then you got these your bolts right here. Big kind of long bolts. You got 4 of them right in here by your latch. Here's your latch. There's your bolt. Got these little bolts on there. You got 4 of them on there. Take them off. And then with a good pull, you pull that bumper off her. See how it's made in there? Some people go up through there and take all 5 of them bolts out of there. You don't have to do that. Just give it a good yank. You pull that thing off of there. See, this thing is about ready to come off now. She'll go pop loose the other side. That's why them bolts are shorter, because I about got that bumper off right there. Bumper liner. Okay, we'll pull this one off real quick. Give it a good pull right here. Try to get in between your liner and your bumper here. And give it a good pull. See? Now we got to disconnect the wire harness. Okay, we'll get this out. Try not to scratch your paint. I may have to set this phone down. I was going to grab a tripod, but I never did. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll show you which ones I disconnect down there. Okay, you got 2 connectors. This is over here on the passenger side. See them 2 connectors right there? Now we got to disconnect them 2. That should pretty much carry everything. One of them's your lights, your side marker lights. Another one should be the biggest one should be your sensors there. So I'll get them taken off, so then I'll be able to take the whole bumper off. Okay, got them wires disconnected. That was fun. Now we'll check and make sure we don't have no other wires on the other side. Yeah, we got one right here. It's hanging up big time. There you go. That's putting strain on that side marker light. It's hanging right up here. So now we can pull this thing plumb out of here. Okay, now we got the bumper right here on the back of the truck. Now as you start pulling these, just have to pull the connectors off, test them, see which one's good, which one's not. Got 4 of them along here. So I'll start with this one. Okay, on the sensor, you got a little tab right down here. Push on that, and it'll release. Wiggle it back and forth and it should come off. There we go. Okay, there's a close-up look at that. Push down on that part and pull it out. Okay, I got my first sensor out. You can see they just got clips in the side over here. Right on the side there. Yep, you just gotta pull these down. I just use a couple screwdrivers. Stick it in there, and one on top and one on the bottom. And give it a pull and it'll come out of there. So I'm going to go ahead and pull all these out of here. Okay, I got all 3 sensors out. Now I gotta go figure out how I'm going to test them. They're the 3-wire type. So got 3 wires down in there. Okay, I've got 2 good ones and 2 bad ones. Those are the good ones, those are the bad ones. Okay, you can see in there the pin to your right, which is 1. Pin to the top is number 2. Those are the 2 you want to test. I kind of got it bent a little bit. But I'm putting all new sensors in it anyway. Actually, the sensors that came off that other Cadillac. We're going to pull that bumper off next. I'm going to replace all them sensors. I know they all work. So I got a couple of them here that don't work. Don't have any ohms whatsoever. I think it's them 2 right there. But I'll test on them some more. I just stick these little things here in there. Stick them over the pins. And then that way you can test on that pretty easy. Just test that. Okay, to remove the bumper, you got, let's go over this again. 8mm right here. Get that out. You got 3 push pins along here. 1, 2, and 3. And you got 4 bolts in the trunk area. Right here's your lights. They're right in behind. You can see them right there. They go through right there. I've already got that side pulled. Same thing with that side. 1 8mm bolt, or 7mm, right there. You can see your push pins right there. Already got it disconnected. So a good pull over here. Have this thing on the ground. There you go. That's simple. Okay, we'll close that up. If this bumper is in better shape, it's got a few scratches on it. If it's in better shape, I just swap it out right here, without even pulling them out. But we'll just go ahead and pull the sensors out. Right there's your sensors. All these are good. All these are good, so we'll go ahead and get them pulled out. Okay, there's 4 of our sensors that we got out of the other car. We're going to use some of this right here on the connectors. Helps keep the moisture out. So spray a little bit of that in there. These 2 big connectors here. Got them 2. I'll start popping these in. Okay, I got 1 in, I got 3 more to go. Okay, got the bumper over here. First thing I'm gonna do, try to hit them long bolts right in there. Don't worry about the sides. We can knock them in later. So we gotta get them long bolts in there first. Okay, got that done. Now I'll go here and plug in. So I'll get that plugged in, I'll be right back. Then we can stick this side in there. Okay, I forgot to tell you, when you stick them bolts in there, just very loosely, that's why they're so long, just very loosely put a bolt on the back of it. Just 2-3 turns, just so it won't fall out. Now we'll come around here, grab this after you've got it plugged in. See that strip along there? You need to stick it right between here. All these parts right here. Just like that. And this part right here, trying to figure out how to do it like this is 2008 car. Trying to figure out how they did it on the this 2008 car. It'd be nice to flip this over, put it on the top side here, so you can put the bolt in from the bottom. That's the way the other car was. This one you got to get to it from the top side. And coming in from the bottom side, I got them bolts out so much faster. So much easier. So I don't know if there's any way I can flip that over or not. I'd have to stick it over here on this piece. I don't see any way of doing it. I guess it's kind of in there and I'm just going to have to deal with it. So, okay, we're going to need to bring that in a little bit. See how far off that is? So we need to bring that in before we go in too far. Wow, about dropped you. Okay, I kicked that thing in. We're looking pretty good right there. Almost to the end right down here. Now we're going to start hitting this thing in there. See how easy that was? Nice and straight in there now. Okay, now we'll go do the other side. Okay, this side's getting pretty close. Knock it up this way. Pretty close down here. It looks like it's already in place where it needs to go. So we'll knock it in. That was easy. Okay, now you can tighten your bolts up back here. Okay, after you get all your bolts all good and tight, then we can get on this piece right here. Just line her up. Line it up right there on that one. That one and that one. Okay, that one's in. Now we've got to put in the 7mm bolts. They go right here. Right in here. I already got this one in. I'll go put in the other side. Got all of our 7mm put in. They're right in here. Now we're ready to start putting in our push pins. There's 3 of them down through there. That's what they look like. So need something pretty close. Pretty close that'll work in that. I guess we'll try this size. See if that don't work. I'll try 3 of them on that side. Okay, I wind up using one of these smaller sizes. These up here was a little bit too big, so I moved down here to the smaller sizes. They fit in there pretty good. So I'll grab some more. Yeah, they fit in there nice. And another one up there. We'll go put in the driver's side next. Okay, now we go up underneath. Get these 3 under the car here. Finally figured out what size I needed. They're too big, they won't work. They're too small, they won't work. So them will hold pretty good now. Got 3 of them in there. Up underneath the car. Okay, the moment of truth. Start this thing up. Got the garage door down. We can pick it up. Got this put in neutral. We got it. That's it, we got it. Flashing real good at the back. I'll raise up the garage door. Away. All right, that's great news. So that's the end of this video. If you got any questions or comments, put them down below. Thanks for watching.